I have down swung so hard that I am in Diamond 4 right now, which I think I'd be lying if I didn't say that it wasn't annoying, but I think this is a good opportunity to learn. So I've had games, I mean, this is a combination of things, learning new champs, preseason, solo queue goofiness. But the reason I wanted to show you guys this is because it's a good opportunity to learn these games. So these 2 losses had actual trolls in them. For example, it's like a guy like running it down after he like dies early and he just like soft ends and like takes jungle camps and fights for farm. Same thing here. Guy just AFKs. This guy just left in the middle of the game. Guys, I never... Yeah, apparently this bug is no joke. I never want to hear again players tell me about how unlucky their games are. And the reason I say that is because where I'm playing here, laners are pretty good and they troll. So that means that like you've got to beat someone who's probably laning pretty well. And then even if you beat them, there's a good chance that somebody got mad that they got beat on your team and they might troll the game too. So the reason I'm telling you this is because remember that you have a lot of little things you can work on, and hopefully you can figure out your laning issues, because I find that this is why, at least in my experience, this seems to be why Korea is so notorious for this type of behavior, because they're playing in PC bongs. So they like, if they, you know, drag into a game, they lose money. But the other thing is if you're unable to beat the laning, you're not going to really learn much in the mid game anyways on this server. So it's kind of like a snowball effect, right? Like either you win lane and like hopefully fix whatever bullshit's about to get thrown at you from your teammates, right? Or you lose lane, or you just kind of break even on lane and you're going to lose anyways because of what I just told you, right? So you can't really, and this is also why I've always been fascinated by when I look at like Korean U.GG, and this is why I'm adjusting my champion pool and trying some different stuff while I'm in the preseason, because a lot of stuff that works, say for example, if you go in the jungle in NA, right, you're going to see champions that are a little bit slower that are doing pretty well, right? But if you go to like Korea and like swap it up, you'll see that like the champions that are doing well seem to shift into like Elise is at the top of the fucking list, right? And Kindred's at the top of the list, and Echo's at the top of the list, and Nidalee's at the top of the list, and Graves at the top of the list. But if you swap it back to NA, it's not really that the case. Like champions that are a little slower seem to be doing a lot better, right? I mean, obviously Elise shows up, but champions like Lilia, Gwen, Mordekaiser even find wins on NA server. And I think the reason this is, it kind of goes back to what I was saying, because like I couldn't believe it when I would look through this data on the different regions. When I would look through the data, I would be like, oh wow, you know, this is crazy. Like, why is Korea, like, why are these types of champions so dominant, right? Why are these champions so good? And it's because these guys literally do not play a game slow. Like, they will not play a game slow. If they have their way, they're going to be playing. They're like, if you see an Elise on the enemy team, she's going to take 3 camps and invade your jungler every single time. So all this stuff has been pretty interesting to me. And so that's kind of why I've been adjusting my picks. I've learned a lot of stuff in this preseason, which is why it makes losing a little bit more bearable. Because like right now, like I have a negative result, but right now I'm learning a lot of different stuff and how to float it in different elos. So like learning Yone, learning Karma, learning how to play, trying a bunch of stuff, trying Soraka out. I like Soraka a lot right now. She's very interesting to me. I tried some classics. I tried Twisted Fate a couple games, but I'm not really in love with how he plays. I'm working on Silas again. Pretty interesting. So there's a lot of new stuff that I'm fucking with. And the reason why is because I'm trying to see like what I want my identity as a player to be. And it would appear to me right now, the biggest things that I need to optimize out are just laning, just stable laning. No Korean Nasus with that. No, you don't get to play Nasus on the server. But looking through it, the best picks are definitely like if you're champion, like Yone is interesting too because he should be good. Like he's good-ish. But I find like the best picks seem to be picks that can dominate early. If you try to play something slow, usually doesn't go well for you. I imagine spamming Tryndamere would probably be fine in most cases too, just because my understanding of lane is like really solid, but I haven't really been just like spamming him yet. I'm thinking about these other picks first in the preseason. Because none of this shit really matters. I'm like, my goal... when does the season end, actually? I think it ends, like, December or January or something. I'll jungle this game. We'll try some jungle Silas. Oh, yeah, Olaf is great. Olaf has shown up on this server, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I actually wouldn't be surprised if I looked him up and I pulled up like data on him. I wouldn't be surprised if he's at the top of the list. And again, it's just the logic of, like I said, playing in this region. Like people just play to win, like lane. See, I mean, he's at the top of the list. No, Tryndamere is doing well in top lane too. I think I'm probably still underrating Tryndamere a little bit because Tryndamere is always seen as like the tempo laner. He gets a lead and he runs with it quick. So that's probably why even in like minimal tests, he's done well. But you still have to beat people in lane with him. And, you know, people know what Tryndamere does on this server too. But like Fiora being a god makes sense. Oh, let's see what people are building on him actually. Oh, they are building Ravenous. Ravenous Gale Force. That's pretty cool. It's weird though, because if you're over-indexing on Ravenous right now, which is why I was testing Nocturne, I don't know if I'm going to stick with him or not. If you over-index on Ravenous, it's going to get changed. So it's kind of shaky. Let's see if I can still play Nidalee. Yeah, we're going to give Nidalee a try. I haven't messed with Nidalee yet this season either. I haven't messed with her once. And I should be, because this region's all about tempo. There's no point of power farming until they actually change the jungle too. That's one thing I've noticed. You're not really incentivized to power farm. Not yet anyways. It's been so long since I played Nidalee. I don't think I can take it fast enough though. I don't think. I mean, I could try it just to see. Nah, there's no way this works, dude. No way. I'm like on a ward or some shit. Let's take red and come back and see. It was a good battle. Did he not have flash? He must have not had flash or something, right? That's all I could think, like, why he was so... My collie's doing well. Gave her the lead. She got a kill, it looks like. Maybe I should play nidalee more on this server, man. The games are going to be fast, and every early gank feels like it works in preseason. It's a good low ping champ as well. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Who is pinging me? You're a fucking idiot, bro. What the fuck was I gonna do about it? He jumped over the wave.
이 몸이 길을 안내.
I hate it. I don't know how my collie's dying for free, man. It's a Swain, brother. Ugh. It's a Swain, brother. I steal the guy's red. I give you vision of him, and he dies for free anyways. Does that make any sense?
길들여지지 않는
I love it. 0-4, huh? So I mean, it's hard to really get too saddened by these games.
먹잇감을 찾아서
Think he'll go for that. Look at this guy. Every gank a victory, dude. Oh my fucking god. As soon as I throw the spear, he walks away. Just crazy. It's a fucking Mordekaiser, bro. This guy's dying under tower to it. Oh my god. I'm just gonna take the kill, dude. I can't trust these guys to do shit. I should probably get a recall off real fast. Huh, interesting. There's just no way. We have no Akali ult. I'm gonna keep it moving. I don't know why my fucking jump didn't go through. I missed my jump, man.
아군이 당했습니다.
People joke about loser's queue all the time. I think my favorite response to the loser's queue thing was it Rangers? He was talking about if Riot, it's like if Riot could send the brainwaves to your teammates. That's basically how I feel right now about these games the past couple days. Like, I've been sick too. But it's legitimately felt like my teammates have been infected with brainwaves that make them worse for the past like 2 or 3 days. Thank God it's preseason. We'll see if it's like this in the regular season. If I'd flash, I'd go for it. Must have vision here or something. Yeah. Not much you can do about this shit. And every gank this guy does works. What are you supposed to do?
탑이 파괴되었습니다. 처치했습니다.
I think at least it's probably on Rift, I would imagine. I don't really see a play here that makes any sense. We'll shuffle the deck, go to the other side of the map. One and what is that? 15, 13 side laners.
아군이 당했습니다.
겁쟁이 맛이 나는군.
Jumping in there is incorrect. Should just keep poking for a bit. Can't trade 1 for 1 if we want a chance of coming back. There's no way. I can't believe I found the only Aatrox in Korea this morning that can't play the champ. Oh, they're on Baron. I guess it's gone. I hit the spear, but Akali didn't want to go, even though she had ult. The guy didn't have stopwatch, so. LOL. Like, dog, you're getting solo killed by a Mordekaiser, bro. Like, there's no hope for you. Riot's been kicking me while I'm down lately, man. They've already given me, like, trolls. And now I'm getting, like, full-on loser lobbies. I have to see... Real quick, I'll try to sneak one more in before I have to coach. I mean, how is this any different? How is a dude with this type of damage any different than, like, a troll, though? Caitlyn. How is it any different? It's no different than just a guy AFK in a lobby. Yeah, it's been pretty rough. What should I take? I think I'm gonna test nidalee more too this preseason. I gave Akali a nice start. That skirmish at Chickens, I think, was the game over though. She got caught by Lee Sin. I don't know how. I mean, the only thing that kills her ever is Lee Sin Q, because she's like miles ahead of Swain. So I have vision of the guy. I take his red. He sees it. He's spotted on Chickens. I have vision of him. I'm not getting caught or anything. Just poking at him. I mean, he just dies to him in mid anyways. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Yeah, I mean, it's just how it is. You have to, that's what I was showing you guys, the u.gg, because the games move so quick. If you're not playing something like I 3 camp mid, he 3 camp bottom, both laners die to it. I go top. Aatrox, I think he had already lost his flash. I'm gonna look real quick. Man, I can't. I'm already in queue, but like, I went top and the guy just doesn't have flash to secure the Mordekaiser kill. I've caught the Mordekaiser, but we just lose. We lose 2v2. Like, I don't know how Mordekaiser has ghost and Aatrox doesn't have flash, but I know Lee Sin went bottom, so it sounds to me like my Aatrox just botted out or something up top. I don't really know what to do with a guy who loses his flash to a Mordekaiser's Aatrox. It doesn't really make a lot of sense.